You wrote another article on July 31, 2020 for the San Francisco Daily Journal, in which you advocate for the right of sitting judges to be able to go to protests, didn't you?
That is incorrect.
No, it's not. I'm looking at it right here. This is what you say. No judge should be ethical. Your words, not mine. You just said you didn't say them. You turned these articles over.
Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a hearing that's got everyone talking. Senator Kennedy versus Judge Wise. It's a showdown you don't want to miss. What's up, guys? I've got a treat for you today. We're breaking down a jaw-dropping hearing that'll have you on the edge of your seat. Senator Kennedy didn't hold back, and Judge Wise, well, let's just say she was in for a wild ride. Buckle up, because this is gonna be good. So, picture this. Senator Kennedy kicks things off by straight-up accusing Judge Wise of dishonesty. Talk about starting with a bang. He's not playing around, folks. He's got a stack of her past writings, and he's ready to use them. The tension in that room? You could cut it with a knife. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Kennedy starts quoting articles left and right. There's one from Time magazine about gender laws and science, another criticizing the lack of diversity in the judiciary. And get this, he even brings up an article about judges participating in protests. Judge Wise's response, I don't have the articles in front of me. Classic move, but Kennedy's not buying it. Things really heat up when Kennedy asks if Judge Wise has ever been to a protest while serving as a judge. She denies it, but you can feel the skepticism oozing from Kennedy. It's like watching a high-stakes poker game, and Kennedy thinks he's caught her bluffing. Just when you think it can't get any more intense, Kennedy drops a bombshell about Judge Wise's involvement with GRILLS Inc. board membership, financial contributions. He's leaving no stone unturned. The look on Judge Wise's face? Priceless. Before we get to the grand finale, if you're loving this breakdown of political drama, smash that subscribe button. You won't want to miss our future videos dissecting the hottest moments in politics. Now, for the cherry on top. Kennedy ends this roller coaster of a hearing with the most out-of-left-field questions imaginable. Bigfoot? The Tooth Fairy? Jimmy Hoffa? I'm not kidding, folks. It's like he's trying to catch Judge Wise off guard one last time, and let me tell you, it's a mic drop moment.
Thank you, Senator Butler. Senator Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Judge Wise, you're not being honest with us, are you?
That is incorrect.
Well, we all may be poorer under President Biden, but we're not stupid. We have a long list of your articles and your opinions and your political statements. On March 8, 2017, you wrote an article for Time magazine while you were a sitting judge. It's entitled Judge, Gender Laws Are at Odds with Science. I'm going to quote your words. When legislators blur the lines of church and state and enact laws that permit or prohibit conduct based on biological gender as only male or female, they place an impossible burden on the judiciary. End quote. Did I read that accurately?
I do not know because I don't have the article in front of me.
Well, I do. You also said in that article, quote, your words, not mine, sex has countless natural permutations, end quote. Did I read that correctly?
I believe that is consistent with medical science and under the Daubert standard, the science that comes in as expert testimony in trials.
On October 13, 2020, while you were serving as a state judge, you wrote an article for The Atlantic entitled, quote, your words, not mine, America's judiciary doesn't look like America. And you criticized this committee and President Trump for his judicial nominees. You said, quote, these are your words, not mine. The judiciary crafted over the past 4 years does not look like America. Not one of these judges is black, and more than 90% were raised are currently identified as Christians. I don't know how you knew that. And then you say, quote, your words, not mine. Identity is the lens that filters everything and everyone we encounter. End quote. Did I read that correctly?
Again, I don't know because I don't have the article in front of me.
I got it right here. You wrote another article on July 31, 2020 for the San Francisco Daily Journal, in which you advocate for the right of sitting judges to be able to go to protests, didn't you?
That is incorrect.
No, it's not. I'm looking at it right here. This is what you say. No judge should be ethical. Your words, not mine. You just said you didn't say them. You turned these articles over. No judge should be ethically constrained from speaking or taking action that reinforces that constitutional and moral imperative. May judges participate in demonstrations that denounce racism, support equal justice, and reinforce our constitutional rights to free speech and peaceable assembly? Yes. End quote. Did I read that correctly?
I don't know because I don't have the article in front of me.
If you're a federal judge, are you going to go to protests?
I would like to answer the substance of the underlying question that was asked.
I'd like you to answer my question. I've only got another minute or so. If you're a federal, let me put it another way. Have you ever gone to a protest, a public protest, while you're a sitting judge?
Senator Kennedy, the article that you are referring to
Have you ever
was
gone
written,
to a protest while you're a sitting judge?
I do not believe that I have ever attended a protest as a sitting judge, or perhaps ever in my life.
And you talk about GRILLS, Inc. You say you've never heard of them. You were on you don't know that much about them. You were on the board from 2014 to 2024. You're still on their board, aren't you?
I'm not. My term expired this last month.
And you've given them over $50,000, haven't you?
I do not believe that is correct.
That's what your report says. And this is the same GRILLS, Inc. that says, quote, on its website, here's how they define GRILLS. Quote, GRILLS refers to gender-expansive youth, cis girls, trans girls, non-binary youth, gender and non-conforming youth, genderqueer youth, and any girl-identified youth. Did I read that correctly?
I don't know. I've never heard of that policy or that definition from GRILLS, Inc.
Listen, in spite of your, can I just have 30 more seconds? In spite of your strongly held political beliefs, and we've got all of them, all your articles, they're as long as King Kong's are you telling us today, do you believe that you will not allow your strongly held political beliefs to influence your judicial opinions? Do you believe that?
The best evidence of the type of federal judge I will be
Yes,
the
ma'am.
type of
Do you
judge.
believe that? Do you believe that?
It's the type of judge I have been for 10 years, who is one who always puts the law above my personal
Do you
views.
also believe in Bigfoot?
What do you think? Did Kennedy land some solid punches, or was Judge Wise unfairly grilled? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this breakdown, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Trust me, you won't want to miss our next deep dive into the wild world of politics. Until next time, stay informed.